Hey everyone, it's K-Cat. I'm back. If you missed me over the weekend, it was because I needed to get a new service plan for my phone and so I had no service, like meaning my phone was legit turned off or inactive. And the only time that I was able to get a hold of anybody is with internet. And so Friday got turned off. Legit got turned off. Saturday, I didn't go out, and it wasn't until I went to work on Sunday that I was able to get a hold of a few people because I didn't have internet until I went to work on Sunday. So, um, if anybody thought that I was talking about them or I ghosted them, no, I just didn't have the phone. Um, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. My Thanksgiving is pretty bittersweet. Um, I'm pretty much alone at this time on Thanksgiving. And it's kind of good for me because I get to literally reflect what I'm thankful for. I'm not sad, I'm not depressed. It's just I realize that I don't have a lot of family. Um, I acquire a lot of people, and I say that I have a lot of family, but those are like really close friends. But I legit don't have like a biological family. My mom passed away in 2017, and then my son passed away in 2019. And after my son passed, like Thanksgiving is like the hardest. Christmas isn't that hard anymore because I'm able, since I walked away from all the toxic crap, I'm able to, you know, send out Christmas presents to people and all of that stuff. So yeah, today is pretty bittersweet, but I am so thankful to be here, to be alive. Tomorrow is the 3-year anniversary of when I had my car accident. Black Friday night, by a drunk driver who I knew very well. So yeah, it's pretty bittersweet, but it makes me think about life a little bit more and not taking stuff for granted anymore. So, with that being said, I have the best story to tell you. So, Friday morning, I had to go to work. As most of you know, I work in the fast food industry. I make sandwiches for a living. If you have not seen my any of my vlogs, you know, go watch them. They're funny. At least I think so. Um, and so I was at the gas station. I was doing a coffee run for me and my sister and the assistant manager. I usually, uh, whenever I work with my sister, at my store or at the my original store, I usually bring the coffee because I know we need it. So Friday morning, I'm like it's like every other day to me. I'm preparing coffee and and I did my coffee dance, and in the middle of making coffee, I you know how when you feel like someone is staring at you? Yeah, that's how I felt. I looked over to my right and there was this lady and her husband, and I had seen them around before. I knew that they were a deaf couple. I've seen them around town a couple of times. I know that they do sign language with each other, so they were definitely the same couple that I have seen so many times. I personally have not talked to them like face to face. It's like, you know, we've never met before. I've seen them around, but we had never met before. They don't know who I was. or so I thought. Anyway, so I I've only seen them around. So, um, but they were looking at me, especially the woman. The lady was staring at me hardcore like I had three heads and, shouldn't be. I felt like an alien. So I continued to, do what I was doing. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I finished the coffees. I sealed them up with the lid and all of that stuff. And I was like, okay, now it's time to pay for all of this. I turned to go to the cashier and they're standing in front of me. The lady looks at me again and she looks at me and she signs the word "you deaf." And I said no. I shook my head no and I said, but I understand. And she goes, oh. She proceeds to sign to me that she knows me. She's like, I know you. Okay. I gave her the same look that I'm giving you right now, like, okay. And I was like, okay, where? And at that point she looks over at her husband, whacks him on the shoulder, taps him on the shoulder, asks him for the cell phone in his pocket. He gives her the cell phone. She turns it on, or she pops it open and looks down and starts scrolling. She's literally like this. Scroll, 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 looks at me, scrolls some more, looks at me. This was like a good hot minute that she did that. Out of nowhere, once she finds what she was looking for, out of nowhere, I hear my voice coming from her device talking about how to sign the word moron. And then she switched over to a different video of where I sign the word, or where I teach people how to sign the word motherfucker. It didn't take long for my face to register what she was doing. This lady recognized me from the salty signs that I do on my vlogs. So yeah, I got noticed. I got noticed. Once she realized that once she realized that it registered that she knew me, she goes, yeah, I know you. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. All I could say was thank you in sign language. I was like, thank you. And so it was funny. She goes, she basically, both of them said that they really like the salty signs. They like all of the videos. So yeah, I got noticed. Not bad. Um, it was different. But I just wanted to share that that was like my first encounter with being noticed for my Kit Kat vlogs. That I will take with me to the grave. So it's awesome. But I will see you on the next vlog.